Aquarius, welcome to your next 72. We're going to see what messages come out for you, okay? Okay. Um, I just want to give you a heads up that your weekly is available to you. It is in the description box. It will take you over to the podcast Aquarius, my air sign, my water barrier, okay? Aquarius. The channel message that I was getting for you was about your authentic self, okay, for the next 72. And moving forward, there's something about you that's original and you need to tap into it. There's something about you that no one can take from you. Look at that, Aquarius. It may feel foolish at first. This is foolish energy. It may be foolish, the role that you play, but it's a blessing in disguise. And it's not a foolish to make you look bad. It's basically, it's not even about how far would you go to get what you want. This is how committed will you be, right? Because it's not just about you, it's about others whom you have a responsibility or pertaining to your purpose. So your authentic self is very, very vital and very important in the next 72 of your authenticity. You are the original. No one has your fingerprint, only you do. So remind yourself whenever you feel as if you have a loss, you feel like you're out of loss, as if you've felt like you've lost a sense of wholeness or out of alignment in the sense of I don't want to say not belonging because you have the Six of Cups here. Your good does outweigh your bad, and if your truth is that your bad outweighs the good, there is a sense. Now, what are you going to learn from it? What are you going to learn if the bad outweighed the good? What did you learn from it? Use that. Okay. Aquarius, definitely love you. Love you. You probably have been like, okay, why hasn't my next 72? Why wasn't it released? It's because I was guided not to release. There was something that you had to work on. There was something that you needed to focus on, something that you needed to recognize. Okay. And now that you're recognizing that you hold your own fingerprint, your blueprint, there you have to really walk into knowing wholeheartedly that whatever this is that you're stepping into from out of this major change that happened, no one can take this from you. Only you can take it from you. Only you could say, no, I no longer want the responsibility. You are the one who holds accountability. Okay. All right. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Keep in mind that this is a general message. This is not a personal reading. All right. All right. Did I say all inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com? Keep in mind there is no wrong question. I have to always say that because I myself, sometimes I don't want to bother somebody and I just be like, I don't want to bother this person. They may have a lot going on. No, ask the question. If I don't know the answer, I will find out the answer. Okay. But for the most part, moving forward, pertaining to your next 72, if your next 72 hasn't been released, okay, it's a reason for it. Either you need to go back to your previous next 72 or you need to check out your collective readings to see what information is available to you that you resonate with. For some of you, it's literally saying when you receive a message, work with that. Don't keep coming back and forth. You get what I'm saying? And blindsiding yourself. Some of you, you show up because you're like, I support you, SGL. Thank you. You got me. I got you. Highly appreciate it. But there's something there's a role that you have, Aquarius. Okay. And only you can stop yourself from this role that's only accessible to you. But keep in mind that you must keep yourself grounded, mind, body, and soul. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. What messages do you have for my Aquarius air sign? Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. I allow this reading for Aquarius for the next 72 to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. Thank you. Never stir away from who you are authentically, Aquarius. Okay, because there is a such things as people who are territorial. There are people out there, but once you step out of that lane of negativity and those who that's the only lane that they know, you're going to step into a whole new world, a whole new world. That energy, right? Mm-hmm. But do you want to step in that world? The only way that you're going to step into this whole new world is that you own your fingerprint. You own your DNA. Own it. No one can use your face. No one could rob you from your fingerprints. None of that. You have to be intact and alive, breathing. You can't be heist. Nothing like that. No one can. No, there is no access in this world, this new world that's waiting for you to enter. And this new world is not going to take from you. This new world is not going to allow you to sell yourself short. It's saying, do you want to come into this new world, Aquarius? Do you want to take your role when it comes to your purpose? The choice is yours, and no one's forcing you. You may feel like life is forcing you, whether it's a circumstance or situation, most part in an emotional situation. Your emotions have placed you in positions this far. Aquarius, let's go ahead and see. You definitely have a lot of fire energy brimming up here. All right. We have distress, respect. Respect how you feel in the next 72, Aquarius. This hyperactivity, control your impulsiveness. Okay. What do you normally do when you're impulsive? Do they cause you to take 10 steps back, or do they allow you to take 10 steps ahead? If it's causing you to take 10 steps back, so when you get impulsive, you need to correct yourself because you have responsibility to maintain. Now, pertaining to this distress, this is that emotional water from having to have the responsibilities, right? This role within the collective, taking responsibilities that are not yours. Because this new world that's trying to, that's literally giving you so many invitations to come in, to take your rightful position. It's like you don't have to feel this. And this distress could be coming from nostalgia. Aquarius, you could be having more negative markers from the past than positive ones. And you need to release those negative highlights from the past that keeps you stuck in the past. For some of you, things from your childhood is coming back around in your mind like a merry-go-round, right? It's a merry-go-round, but you're not on neither horse on the merry-go-round. You're watching it, and you're trying to figure out, why am I watching this merry-go-round? And there's me as a child. I'm not on one of the carousel horses. There's something tainted from your past that you have to let go. Others of you, if your nostalgia is positive, there is something that is motivating you that's attached to your purpose, and it's something that grounds you, that keeps you going in the next 72. Okay, learning how to love. This is a beautiful thing here. Building off of that. There is no wrong way when it comes to loving, because loving is a commitment. But what outcome do you want to learn? We want to remove all the negative, tough love BS. We want to remove all of the lies that they say uh, a majority of us feel. Yeah, we experiencing them because we allowed our emotional selves to get the best of us. We were making decisions based off of the heart instead of logic. We're more in feminine energy than masculine energy. Respect yourself in the next 72, Aquarius. Respect how people love you in the next 72. If you see someone in distress, respect that that's what you see. Because I feel that when your fire energy is on its high, then you're able to see people who are in their lows, and you may feel like you disregard them. And it's like, respect that I don't have time for you. And I feel like that's not an ill intention from you. I feel like you feel like that because that's how it gets, that's how it's in regards to you. That's what happens to you. You feel disregarded when you're in distress. But doing that, you've learned how to love, right? You know what love is. And for some of you, Aquarius, in the next 72, that's the purpose. You're no longer teaching people how to love. You're guiding them. All right. What are the messages you have for my Aquarius? Make sure you go over to the podcast, and the weekly will take you over there, and there you will find a lot of collective and general readings. The monthlies will be on the podcast. All right, and you know what? I'm just going to do this. For the monthly Aquarius, you have inspiration, okay? And pertaining to ancient knowledge, there is a flame inside your heart, Aquarius, a light that stems from the dawn of time. Ancient love and ancient knowledge are being rekindled. Close your eyes, Aquarius, connect and feel with the loving wisdom you hold. Let it flow from your heart and transform your life, okay? And pertaining to releasing of having a good outcome, accepting that things change, you, people, family, accepting it. Okay, can't go back in the hands of time. We have ask here. Okay, and laugh. Okay, you're going to see those who you thought were loyal to you. They're not trying to ruin you. You're going to see that they are ruined inside. If people want to help you, accept the help, but definitely be in good spirits in the next 72, Aquarius. Okay, because you're ready. You're definitely ready. Let's go ahead and look at overall direction for the next 72, Aquarius. But yeah, your weekly is amazing. You gotta check it out, Aquarius. Your love of extension. I'm just gonna, instead of me just doing a monthly, I'm not going to do that. That's just too much work. So I'm just going to let you guys know individually. So Aquarius, your universal level of extension is the release. All right. And it was talking about the responsibility that we were just discussing about for the next 72. It says some responsibilities are ours to hold, others are not. Do not be fooled in thinking a responsibility is only tangible. Many reside just within the mind. Take stock today of your perceived responsibilities. Which ones need to go? This is your monthly universal love of extension. So keep that in mind. Your overall direction is rebirth, that death accepting that things are sometimes are just not the same anymore, whether that's you, someone's in particular, family, the things, how things used to be and pertaining to tradition, it's not the same anymore, and accepting that and moving forward. So overall direction, it says change is incoming. Perhaps you need to let go of an unhealthy relationship, or a major phase in your life is ending, but that opens the door for new beginnings, Aquarius. Let go of uncertainty and allow yourself to start anew. Scorpio energy. Water sign. Scorpio, if you're here, congratulations for operating in yourself. Okay, good job. Um, let's look at overall perspective, Aquarius. So, Pisces, if you are in here, you're operating in Aquarius, and it could feel Aquarius's energy, and it could feel very overwhelming in the next 72. Wisdom seeker. Overall perspective, wisdom seeker is inverted, and that does not mean that's a bad thing. It is something that you need to accept, as well as something that it's like kind of like don't allow a good thing to pass you by type energy. Let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what it entails, inverted Aquarius. Um, It says, Aquarius, pertaining to overall perspective, it says this card indicates that you're too busy and have stretched yourself too thin. Slow down, reassess to see if your daily actions are reflective of what you really are, or is it just busyness as a means of distracting you from what's really happening? Likewise, this could also mean that it's time to connect and delegate to others in order to reach the goals you need. Okay, very straight to the point. It's kind of like a confirmation because we were discussing this in the beginning of your next 72. Why is this feel crooked? I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'll fix it later. It feels like the cards are crooked. Hold on. Just one moment, Aquarius. Let me see something. Let's see how that works. Hopefully that doesn't make you dizzy, but let's go ahead and keep going. Overall focus with the wisdom seeker and inverted, please. Whatever this is definitely going to inspire you. The old you have to accept the old version of you. You can't put the energy in the old version of you anymore, so that you can have a good outcome in the next 72. What else? And I feel like this is saying you're no longer taking responsibilities or feeling like you're responsible of others. Yeah, you're not being submissive to other responsibilities that do not belong to you. The Queen of Cups here, you are definitely passionate in the next 72, whether that is with a person or just, inspired to help others. But it's not in the sense where it allows you to go blinded into a situation. I feel like you're not allowing a good thing to pass you by. Now, the Queen of Wands does talk about sex and passion. This is definitely you knowing your desires. And I feel like in the past, when it came to your overall perspective, you were submissive, but you were submissive to the wrong things, people, places, and things. This is a learning lesson. So out with what you've learned, and there's a new version of you. Let the old version go. Okay. Overall focus for Aquarius, please. You got to let go of people who just want things to sound good all the time. You got to be blunt, Aquarius, whether you want to or not. Okay. Overall focus. Overall focus, we have love and peace and divine order. So pertaining to love and peace, overall focus, it says let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Okay. It says mother healing is possible at this time. So this is very nurturing as well. Are you willing to accept someone to nurture you, Aquarius, in the next 72? Just a question in the air. Just a question in the air. Okay. We have divine order pertaining to overall focus. And it says, do what you feel is right, Aquarius, in the next 72. An important lesson is unfolding. You're not, the old version of you is gone. And for some of you, you're accepting people for who they are. All right. Rebel energy. Just one moment, Aquarius. I've not been feeling too well, but that has nothing to do with your reading. It says, don't believe every thought you have, Aquarius. That's that nostalgia we were thinking about. So if you're having regret in the next 72, let that go. Let go of the negative thoughts that you really need to let go of. And it's time to create more positive markers in your life that you can revisit, okay, reminisce, good highlights, good memories, okay? And that could be the change, that major change that happened, Aquarius, is you were probably stuck in the negative aspects of reminiscing and really trying to get to the root of things. And when you finally got it, now you're able to say, up, that's the old version. I'm moving forward. I'm no longer being submissive to having this drive and passion and putting my energy and taking responsibilities and putting my heart on the line all the time. This is a new you, Aquarius. Welcome. Hey, how you doing? To continue to enjoy, to laugh the way that you want. Ask and you shall receive here. And I feel like this is a prayer. So whatever that was holding you back, that just ruined your sight in the past, it's you now you can see. You once were blind and now you see. All right, so you're definitely ready. Aquarius, let's go ahead and look at challenges and obstacles. If there's any, if there's no challenges and obstacles, we will look at what tools you need to utilize for the next 72. Yeah, that's that nostalgia, releasing that of negative highlights that happened in the past. Okay. Challenges and obstacles for my Aquarius, please. Ha! Beautiful, happy, happy, happy. That's up to you, Aquarius. Okay? You're responsible of your happy. You're the only one that has the key to your happy. All right? That is no challenge. The challenge is you giving your key to someone else and thinking that they're going to make you happy. It's going to be temporal. Okay? Whether that's people, places, or things, it's a temporary happiness. But you having access to the portal of your happy and knowing that you do, there is no challenge. Now, getting lost in happy, I want you to get lost in happy. That's a good thing. What tools that what you need to utilize in the next 72, Aquarius, is not giving anyone the key to your happy, access to your happy. They can experience it with you, but giving them access where they feel like they can control how you feel and ruin your good spirits, no. Don't give anyone access that much power to come in to stomp on your parade. Okay. Foolish energy for Aquarius, please. Allegedly. Foolishness. That's you, Aquarius. Who cares what people think? Okay. And you're going to hear this throughout your life. You're going to hear people who have your good interest, whether people like you or not, Aquarius. People are going to tell you, don't care about what other people think. Do you, Aquarius? Okay, people are going to laugh. Who cares about their insecurities? Some things you may do may be foolish, and it may, give somebody to talk about. But at the end of the day, it's your learning lesson. You can't hold on to a disappointment. are being hard on yourself, Aquarius. Don't be hard on yourself for the next 72. Tap into that happy, okay? There's something in divine order because you're no longer being submissive to people, places, or things that don't make you happy. Let's go ahead and pull your Goddess Oracle, Aquarius. Don't forget to click your weekly. It's going to take you over to the podcast, Aquarius. Now over there, you're going to find a lot of collective and general readings. All right. You're not required to listen to all the readings. Listen to the ones you resonate with. What pulls to you. Okay. Goddess Oracle for Aquarius, please. Thank you. Receptivity. You get it. You get it in the next 72. Or you get it now, is what I'm getting. It says, allow yourself to receive, Aquarius. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. But you're not doing it recklessly. You're not giving your energy to people who are not going to be receptive and give it back. That's the old version of you. That person is gone. Congratulations, Aquarius. You're going to learn something from that with the Six of Cups. All right. All right. Let's keep going. Feminine energy for Aquarius. Feminine energy for my Aquarius air sign. Thank you. 10 of Inspirations. There's that tradition within that Six of Cups. This is that new world. It's something bigger than you. It's something bigger than you, and you're going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to understand it. You're going to know your position. And this has nothing to do with rank or seniority. This has to do with, I feel like these are versions of you, and then now you've outgrown the old, and now you're able to lead. For some of you, you're realizing that whatever you experience, even if it was yesterday, it's beyond grateful. It's like all was not lost. You have this moment of, if you didn't experience the past, okay, it's like, where would you be? Who would you be? How would your thought process be? How would you treat people if you had no experience with people, places, or things? I said pieces. People, places, or things. All right? You don't have to gather up your pieces of your heart. Order a new one. And this is not being like funny. This is literally saying, like, I released the old version of my heart and I accept the new one. Is what I'm saying. Masculine energy. Wow. Masculine energy is a lot. Not in a negative way. It's 3 cards. Masculine energy, we have the 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, with the King of Swords. A masculine is not territorial at this time. Masculine is not all over the place. Masculine is definitely focused on a feminine energy here that gives a sense of grounding. A masculine is watching a feminine energy take action into their life here. And if I was to separate this King of Swords here and just adapt this masculine energy of the 8 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles with the 10 of Inspiration, this is literally saying 2 counterparts are experiencing a new version of themselves. But this King of Swords is saying now is not the time to serve a distraction. So masculine has no interest of being distracted at this time. Moving forward, let's take a look at shadow energy. So you may find yourself relatable with masculine energy. If you're feminine, um, masculine, you may find yourself being relatable with a feminine energy in the next 72. Shadow energy, we have the 9 of chalices here. This is the 9 of chalices is literally saying, I no longer have fulfillment in my shadow self. I've matured where my old way, right, of being is not working. So rebel energy says, don't believe every, thing that comes up in your mind. So that's that negative nostalgia. Shadow energy is saying, basically, whether you're masculine or feminine, you've released the negative thought patterns. You're saying no. Even if someone comes to present themselves with negative information to you, you're not accepting it, whether you're feminine or masculine. Let's move forward. Okay, what other message do you have for Aquarius? Romantic oracles. How we do the romantic oracles. You focus your attention. All right, I'll focus the intention on you, Aquarius, pertaining to self-love. We have passion. Love it. No longer. I'm going to let you go back and rewind it when we're talking about this passion within this King of Cups with overall perspective. So we have passion. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. And I feel like pertaining to self in the next 72, you have accessed your happy, your joy. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're jumping up and down and stuff. This could just literally, you have a sound mind and you're saying, I get it. I got it. I can move forward now. Okay. Let's go ahead and shed some light on your reading. Shed light on Aquarius, please. And that could have been for some of you Aquariuses, being submissive was a tradition of you didn't realize that that's where you were trained to be submissive. It says unbound. Love it. Shedding light on your reading. It's releasing soul pattern contracts and past lives. Also traditions for some of you. Let's go ahead and pull your affirmation, Aquarius. An old way of being is you're no longer doing it, and you have found your happy, your love and passion of doing things your way. It says, I possess the qualities needed to be extremely successful. In Aquarius, yes, you do. But do you believe it? All right. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you. And I, Aquarius. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. Because as you can, if you noticed, Aquarius, the past 2 months, we did overall angel guide message. We're not doing that. You will be getting your angel guide message throughout the month of May. So let's go ahead and pull your angel guide message, okay? Angel guide message for my author, Aquarius, please. Thank you. Angel guide message for author. Inner child healing. Beautiful. And it's definitely connected to your weekly, so make sure you read that. It deals with innocence. Okay? Don't forget. Let's go ahead. I was getting ready to say, don't forget. I was about to conclude your reading again. But yeah, the 6 of Cups, it deals with innocence, Aquarius. And pertaining to that innocence, it deals with family, you being really kind, right? And with the overall perspective, you never got anything in return. You were committed and dedicated to passion when it comes to family, friends, just things that you love. You always put your all into it. And that was your innocence. And it stemmed from your childhood. You get what I'm saying? So instead of going so deep into it, I don't know if you were bullied or you were less fortunate or you were fortunate, but you were overlooked because you could have been seen as privileged. But there's a sense of that nostalgia of removing the negative markers, those negative highlights that you keep replaying in your head, and it feels like regret. You need to release those. And now it's time, the new version of you, Aquarius, moving forward beyond the next 72, it's starting to create new memories, new markers that highlight that you can always then reminisce, right? That keeps you motivated, keeps that happy, keeps that joy going on. All right. So you may feel foolish with stepping out into this new version of you as you continue to constantly transform, because we die daily. Okay. So just look at it. Every day you are a new rose, flower, whatever you want to be. Just understand, even if it was a cup of fresh water, it has to be a new every day. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay. Let's go ahead and read this inner child healing. Or as your angel guide message, Aquarius, for the next 72. What was that? All right. It says, Aquarius, your angel guide message for your next 72. It says, this card brings radical healing, Aquarius, understanding and love to your inner child. It shows that your guardian angel is wrapping their loving arms around you right now, nurturing your inner child and encouraging you to unleash your childlike senses. See the world through the eyes of a child. There is so much wonder and opportunity out there. It's time for some fun, Aquarius. What can you do to feel light? What can you do to express yourself? Have you stopped yourself from doing something because you feel you're too old for it now? It's time to reclaim your innocence, Aquarius, and express yourself in a way that is filled with excitement, wonder, and adventure. It's time for your inner child to be healed. It's beautiful. Your angel guides really care about you, Aquarius, as well as I. And I definitely do love you. And do not forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.